Guys, stop negotiating with him and get him out of the fucking building.
Hey guys, so some audio and a video has emerged of Jimmy Carr throwing a heckler out of his gig on Thursday and using quite fruity language as he does so, calling him an effing R-word. Now the R-word in question is one that I remember from my childhood that was used to describe people who we thought weren't mentally well. We don't use that word anymore, and I'm wondering whether people are objecting a little bit to what Jimmy Carr said because he used that word. But nevertheless, let me show you what there is. The first thing is this audio recording of the event that actually happened. So here's the audio of him throwing someone out.
Guys, stop negotiating with him and get him out of the building. Guys, dude, you've got to go. You have your chair to the whole show. You retard, go. You've done this to yourself, man. If it's any consolation, I'll keep the money. Put the phone away. Take the phone off him. He's not allowed to film it here. Take the phone off the guy. Get him out of the room.
Now in that recording you can hear Jimmy Carr saying, look, no one's supposed to be filming at this gig. Perfectly normal. Comedians don't want their jokes leaked because then people who haven't seen them on tour yet will hear the jokes before they get to see the comedian live. But someone was filming because Ben Schofield, a YouTuber, has got a video of what I think is this event taking place on his YouTube channel. I'll show you a bit of Ben's video, but not all of it because I don't want to ruin it. If you want to see the full video, go to Ben's channel and you can watch the full video there. But I think this is the same evening, but for some reason what is said is slightly different to the audio you just saw. But here's a visual representation of what happened.
Guys, stop negotiating with him and get him out of the fucking building. Get him out of the room. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It very occasionally happens.
Get him out! Get him out!
I'm really sorry. Honestly, it'll take a minute. It's a slightly awkward thing, but like I'm not willing to put up with it for the guys around him. I know you won that fast over here.
Come on!
Careful, he is single-vaxxed.
Now, by all accounts, it seems that the heckler who was thrown out was just shouting at Jimmy Carr that he wasn't funny. Which begs the question, if you don't find Jimmy Carr funny, why would you waste money to go and see him? I mean, a lot of people find him very offensive, don't like him, blah, blah, blah. So if you feel that way, don't go and see him on tour then, because you're not going to like him live if you don't like him on TV. That makes sense. I suppose it also raises the question is how much of this should an entertainer be prepared to take before they kick someone out? You know, I actually do gigs in comedy clubs, and I was actually doing one on Thursday in London, and there were people talking and getting, well, they weren't just talking, they were kind of getting a bit physical in a romantic way while they were watching the comedy, and people in the audience were asking them to keep quiet, and no one was kicking them out because it was a small club and they didn't really have security as such. And none of the comedians on stage could hear what was going on, so they didn't react to it. But I think it is difficult, especially when people just won't shut up. I mean, when you're doing a comedy gig, you know, you can interact with people who heckle for maybe 3 or 4 times. But then, if they're a bit drunk or they're a bit rude, it just gets a bit long, and the audience just lose patience because it's not what they paid for. So I suppose in many ways he did the right thing. I'm not sure people will like the language he used. But let me know what you think about this. What would you have done in that situation? Good question. I don't know. I'm just glad if anyone turns up to a show I happen to be doing. But that's Jimmy Carr. He's famous. Thanks for watching, guys. See you for another video later. Later on. Sometime today. Or later on in the week. Later on in the month. Next year. Bye.